Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm creating this look with the Bloodlust palette. Keep watching. Hello babes. So today I'm using the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette, and as you can see, my room is a little different. Me and my daughter worked on it and tried to rearrange things. It is not completely done. All of my things are mostly behind me on my vanity, and I'm using my desk that I had, which it has a lot more room. So please pardon me if I am looking for things because it's not completely finished, but I wanted to work with the Bloodlust palette since I've only done 2 looks with it. I'm going to go ahead and do 3 more looks and have 5 looks, 1 palette. So let's get into it. So I've already primed my lids with the blank canvas, and I've already got most of my face done. So we are going to dig in to the Bloodlust palette. I do have a lot more room to work here, so that is nice. We're going to dip in to the purples. I'm going to dip into this shade, Monarchy, first, and I'm going to lay down a base. And today I think I am going to dip into shade here, which is Royal Pain. So I said 5 looks, 1 palette. I have done 2 looks. One of them though was not on video, so I will have to do 4 looks, 1 palette, so I can do a video on it. And that look is up on my Instagram. I am in love with this palette. Again, you've heard me say it a million times, Jeffree's formula is the best. I'll blend more here in a moment. Because I want to talk to you all while I'm on a live about a few things. So I'm just going to place this in here just a little bit more. And I'm using my Jaclyn Hill brush, 34. And now I'm just gonna brush. Hopefully there's nothing on it from the grandkids in here playing with makeup. You know, the mother that whipped her children or her child for playing in her Jeffree Star makeup, that really, really gets to me, because the little girl is 2 years old and the mother is saying that she knows better. Well, I have a 4-year-old and then I have a 10-year-old granddaughter, and both of them are allowed to come in here and play in my makeup unattended, because I have taught them not to dig into the palettes. They know they're not allowed to touch any of my new palettes. They can play in the Jawbreaker, they can play in the Blood Sugar, which they get stained eyelids when they do that. But, you know, they're very gentle with my makeup, and that's because I have taught them to be gentle. And the mother should have sat down with her daughter, and, you know, little kids want to do what you do. As long as you sit down and you teach your kids, you know, how to play in the makeup, buy them a palette of their own so they can play along with you, because little girls are going to want to do what their mommies do. So I think it's really important, and people can actually learn from this. Sit down with your child and, you know, teach them to lightly go into the palette, or buy, if they're small, buy them a little cheap, you know, drugstore palette, and give them one of your brushes and let them, you know, copy you and teach them how to put on makeup. I think it's the cutest thing ever, you know, to watch your child play in makeup with you, or to imitate you. So it's just a learning thing. I just wanted to say that because it's really been on my mind since I saw it on TV. It actually made the daily news, I think. So now I'm going to dip into Blood Queen, this one right here. And I'm just going to put that right below Royal Pain, because I'll be using Royal Pain to blend that out. If it needs any. And I'm just dragging a little bit out here. I'm going to pick up this Jeffree Star brush, which is a JS6. And I'm going to dip back into Blood Queen and just kind of pat that right through here. I should have grabbed a smaller brush, I guess, to apply that. It's a little patchy. Just to dip the tip of my brush into Royal Pain and just get the edges of this. Now I'm just going to get a clean brush. I'm going to use this Jaclyn Hill 30. Just give it a little, with no product on it, and just give it a little blend. Now I'm going to go over and do the same thing to the other eye, and you know what happens then. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Sorry about that, I got a phone call. So I was just blending this out. Okay, so now I am going to just clean up right through here because we are going to do a cut crease, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have cleaned that up, I'm going to go in and cut the crease, and I am going to use my ABH concealer brush in 18. And I am using my P. Louise base in Rumor 2. and that looks pretty darn good. I ordered this brush during the launch from Beautylish, and I'm just going to tell you, if you are really big into cutting the crease, or you know, learning to do a cut crease, and you're pretty serious about doing it to where it looks really good, get this brush. I've been wanting it for a year. It took me a while to get it, but I decided to go in and get it because I really like doing cut creases, but my hooded eyelids cause issues trying to do the cut crease. And this brush so far has really been amazing. I mean, there's other brushes out there that will work, but I'm ready to take it to the next level. I want to get seriously into cutting the crease and, you know, doing really nice looks with it. And I was told by a couple people, and then I watched a few people that recommended this brush. Actually, 2 brushes from ABH. This one and the A3, I think it is. I'll show it to you. And where I'm talking, I got a little messy here. Precision and time is what it takes. I haven't used it yet. Oh, it's the number 3 brush. We'll give it a go. This is actually a lip brush, I think, but they said it's life-changing. We'll just try it out now. And that's how they used it. Then you take this brush and pat it out. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side, where I went a little bit higher with this one. So now we are going to take a shader brush, and I knew not to use that one because I was going to need it. This Luxie brush, and I'm going to dip into, I have not used this color yet. I wanted to dip into the red, honestly, because I haven't used that. What the hell? We're going to dip into the red. So we're going to dip into this color, Bleeding Heart, and try her out. And I'm going to use this Jeffree Star brush. I haven't seen a whole lot of people go in with this color yet, so we're going to do it just because. I was just going to do a full cut crease, but I guess I'm going to change my mind today because I've already messed it up. Well, it ain't messed up. I just went in with the different colors. And it'll look good with my wig. It's pretty. Very pretty. Let's let me deepen this red up, and then I'll decide what I'm going to go in with. So we're going to go in with a little bit of Fix Plus. And I always tap the brush on the back of my hand. That way it doesn't go in sopping wet. There we go. I don't know. I thought I was seeing glitter in that. Might be from another color. Okay. Now I'm going to, I don't think I have any left. I'm going to go into Beauty Sleep. Hopefully soon I can put the pictures up on the video for you. So this was the red, and I'm dipping into this one, which is Beauty Sleep. And I'm going in with my brush dry first. then I'm just taking that brush that I applied the red shade on with, which is Bleeding Heart, and I'm just tapping over top of that seam. Just tapping over top of the seam, and I'm putting my angle right through there, so you can see the difference. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side.
Might use a little bit of glitter today too. Now I'm going to go back in with my wet brush, and I'm going to bring that in at an angle with whatever product's left over. Then I'm going to go back in with my dry brush and just pat with whatever product's left over, just to soften that a little bit. Oh, I didn't do this side, I don't think, with the wet, did I? No. And there's enough wetness on the brush to do this side. I don't have to re-wet it. Makes it more shinier. There we go. Okay.
I'm going to go in with something from this palette. Not a red. I don't know what I was looking for, honestly. So we're going to go into Wet Jewel. And I am in love with this color. It's the pink one. And we're just going to put it all over the front of this eye. And I'm going to put it in the middle too. And soften that even more. I have not wet it yet, but I'm going to. I almost used that Royal Pain color on this front, but I changed my mind. Jeffree needs to make this color right here, that wet jewel. He needs to make that in a highlighter. I'm sorry, it's just so amazing. So I sprayed a little bit of Fix Plus on my brush, and then I'm just going to foil this in the front and in the corner. And I think I'm going to take my finger and dip into Pink Magic and go right through here. Bring a little bit of that purple into this bottom look. Well, it's not purple, but it's close. And now I'm going to take a clean brush. Well, this is basically clean. And dip just into the top of that, and I'm just going to lightly do a back and forth motion. I shouldn't have used this brush because I've been using this brush to contour. It's okay. Okay, so now we're going to do the bottom of the eye, and I'm going to go in with a darker color. I'm trying to use more colors, so I know this doesn't make sense to you all, but I'm trying to use a lot of the colors that I haven't used yet. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this Jaclyn Hill 39, and I'm going to dip into Dungeon, and I'm going to do Executioner too.
But I'm doing Executioner separate.
I'm going to go in and do my waterline with this black NYX pencil, and then I'm going to bring it down in between my lashes and waterline, just right there at the very edge, and smoke that out and make it dark. Now that I've got that, see the difference? Now I'm going to just do a small little line right there at the edge. Next year we'll get a camera, guys, and I'll be able to zoom in really close so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm going to take this smudger brush. This is my Mary Kay smudger brush, and I'm just going to smudge this waterline, and I'm going to make it really smoky. I should have did it before I put the dungeon down so I could show you the difference, but it doesn't matter. It's all going to be the same anyway. And I will go back and put another little coat of dungeon with that brush. That I was using. Just a little bit. See how it made it dark? And then I'm just going to go right underneath. Smoke that out just a little bit. Add a little bit of that color to it. I see some pink magic down there on my face. That just gives you, and it come from my eye, that just gives you a little bit more of a smoky effect. I'll try this little trick that Robert taught me. Oh yes, and it worked. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Executioner. And of course it has glitter reflect in it, so I'm going to be really careful. I'm going to go in with this cheap little brush I got from Amazon. I've had it for a good little while and I really like it. Y'all see me use it a lot if you're a regular here on my channel. And I'm just going to take this and go right there at the edge of dungeon. Now I'm going to take the edge of this and I'm just going to blend. And remember, ladies, you have to hold your mouth open or make a funny face. I've got to get going so I can cook dinner. We are having homemade orange chicken from Panda Express. Yes, we love Chinese. Seriously, I ate so much Chinese food when I was pregnant with my daughter, that she came out with the slanted eyes. She does not have that shape eyes, but I'm not kidding you. As a child, she came out looking like a little Chinese baby, which she was adorable. I think little Chinese babies are so cute. Okay, so now that we got that down, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to throw on some lashes, put on some blush, and then I'll come back and do highlight and lipstick with you. So I will see you in a few. Okay, and I am back. I have got on my lashes, my liner, my mascara, and now we are going to put on a lip and some highlight. So I think I am going to go in with this ABH in Veronica. Gets a little messy, so that's why I didn't want to go in fully with it. Let me find my little lip brush that I use. Now I need to get a little bit of concealer and clean that up just a little bit. Just clean up the edges. We'll probably also use a little lighter color in the middle to do an ombre lip. And I will go in with a liner. And I'm going to go in with Share, of course. That's my favorite. And now we are going to go in with a little bit lighter color to do like an ombre. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my Grwm Cosmetics Bare It All. And I'm just going to go in the middle. And with my finger, I'm going to blot it out. Just right in the middle. Makes a real pretty lip. And then, of course, we're going to go in with the gloss in Sorcery. And that is the lip. And now we're going to put on some highlight. I've done my brow bone. We're going to do a little bit of Fix Plus. Let's get our brush. I am obsessed with Fix Plus. I'm going to pick up Wet Jewel. I'm just going to highlight down the cheekbones. Down the nose. The lip. And I am going to take a brush in and just do my Cupid's bow. And that, my dears, is the look. And I am wearing the 1995 lashes that I won in the giveaway with the Amarezzi palette. And I really like them a lot. So I hope you like this tutorial. If you like it, make sure you smash that like button And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss a beat. And I will see you in the next one. Stay blessed.